Hello, my loves. Today is a very exciting day because I am finally starting Better Call Saul. I am so excited for this one because Breaking Bad is one of my favorite shows of all time. I think the writing, the cinematography, the acting, all were just so good. The writing stayed consistently good throughout all of the seasons. The ending was fantastic. There's been so many shows over the last decade that started out so strong that I really loved, but by the final season, it was just a shadow of what it once was, and the ending was awful. And that is just such a bummer when that happens, you know? Think Game of Thrones, Killing Eve, probably my top two examples. But Breaking Bad has always been one of those shows I can point to that was not only amazing, but stayed consistent and had an amazing ending that made sense, that did justice to the story in a very believable way. I just love Breaking Bad. I think it was one of the best written and executed shows I've ever seen for sure. So I'm very excited to dive back into that world, and I'm really hoping that this show can be even close to as good as that show was. I obviously love Saul, the character, so that's going to be really exciting to see some backstory. I know this is a prequel. I know I'm going to get to see Mike, which is really exciting as well. Other than that, though, I don't know much about the show specifically. To be honest, it wasn't really that much on my radar until season 5 or 6. I think 6 was the final season, right? So at that point, I knew it was almost over, so I just kind of stayed away from it so that I could, one, make sure people were happy with the ending, because if people were saying the ending was awful, I wasn't even going to give it a shot. But season 6 came out, people seemed really happy with it, and so once it was over and done with, and I knew the ending wasn't a flop, I decided to give it a go. So it has been on my list for a while now. I'm very excited to finally start it. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get going. So real quick, if you're new here, hi, my name is Kelsey. Very nice to meet you. I hope that you will like and subscribe, join the family, follow along for this Better Call Saul journey. I'd also be really grateful if you dropped a comment. Let's discuss. I love having conversations down in the comment section. Oh, and if you subscribe, hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when these videos drop. I'm notoriously bad at keeping on a schedule with my movie reactions. I try to be much more predictable with my TV show reactions, so my goal is to be fairly consistent and predictable there, but still, it would be nice to be notified when a video drops. And it's just a little click, and it helps me out so much. Also, feel free to check out my full-length reactions over on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. When you become a patron, you'll be automatically added to my private Discord, which is a lot of fun. We'd love to have you. A lot of extra discussion happens over there, so if you really like the show and you really want to discuss as I go through it, you should definitely join. But with all of that said, let's get into it. Boop! Oh, are we making cinnamon rolls? To stay away. Oh, that looks so good, even in black and white. This is not the aesthetic that I was expecting. This product placement sure is working, because I want a Cinnabon cinnamon roll so bad now.
And figured that someday you'd be solid gone.
That guy looks familiar. Is he supposed to look familiar?
Don't let false allegations bully you into an unfair fight. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman, and I will do the fighting for you. When legal forces have you cornered, better call Saul. I'll get your case dismissed. I'll give you the defense you deserve. Why? Because I'm Saul Goodman, attorney at law.
Oh. So is this after Breaking Bad? I'm just trying to figure out where this is in the timeline. Are we late? Are they waiting on us?
Your brain, this is not all there yet. These boys, 19. I don't, he's too young, man. Just
Hello? Do you not know they're waiting on you?
Oh, to be 19 again. Do you remember 19? You'll recall that you also had an underdeveloped 19-year-old brain. If I were held accountable for some of the stupid decisions I made when I was 19. Oh boy, wow.
I became a mom at 19. Technically, I didn't have her till I was 20, but I was pregnant with her, so I was already a mom.
Here's what I know. These 3 young men, near honors students.
Near.
I don't know, call me crazy, but I don't think they deserve to have their bright futures ruined by a momentary, never to be repeated lapse of judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, you're bigger than that.
Is that gonna work? Oh no, they have footage. Oh no. This can't be good.
Hey, Miss Watson's 4th period biology class. This one's for you. Watch and learn, losers. Oh, John, where'd all the blood go? He's dead. They suck it all out, dumbass. Awesome.
They're violating a corpse? He doesn't even have to say anything. Just the look and the hands on the hips.
What the hell kind of math is that?
700 per defense.
No. Defendant. Dent. 3 defendants, 2,100, which, by the way, bargain what I did for them.
They're going to jail, ain't they?
As they should.
They had sex with a head.
Oh my gosh. The fact that there's actually people out there that would do that kind of thing is horrific.
Law offices of James McGill, how may I direct your call? Yes, Mrs. Kettleman, so good of you to return. Actually, I don't have Mr. McGill at the moment, but I know he...
Oh, I was like, why is he... Duh. Took me a second to realize what he was doing. It's like, why is he talking like that?
Loyola's Cafe on Central? 4 o'clock it shall be. Cheers!
No, your briefcase! Okay.
$3.
I'm validated. I was in that court back there, saving people's lives, so...
Thank you for restoring my faith in the judicial system. Now, you either pay the $3, or you go back inside and you get an additional sticker.
Son of a bitch. Fine, you win. Hooray for you. Look, all I know is what I read in the paper. And typically, when money goes missing from the county treasury, and the number here is 1.6 million.
Well, that's an accounting.
It's a discrepancy, absolutely. I just think a little proactivity may be in order.
Yeah, I just think I'd look guilty if I hired a lawyer.
No, actually, it's getting arrested that makes people look guilty, even the innocent ones. And innocent people get arrested every day. Lawyers, you know, we're like health insurance. Hope you never need it, but man, oh man, not having it? No. This is a letter of engagement. If you sign it, I can get started on that defense strategy of ours this very afternoon.
Craig, I think maybe we should sleep on it.
Sure. Don't you think, Mr. McGill?
We should sleep on it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no rush.
Oh, and you know, Craig, we gotta pick up the kids.
Oh,
At the...
right.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we will be in touch. Thank you for the coffee and for the advice.
Here, take this. It's got my phone number on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Oof. He needed that, clearly.
The number is 9456-0054-4896-0.
Watch where you're going. You're making me nervous.
Well, run it again. Well, no. It's paid up. Run it again.
I started thinking I was being paranoid and that we were going to be fine, and then that.
Cal, look at me. Buddy, look at me. Are you okay? Say something. What did you do?
I did.
What did you do to my brother?
He came out of nowhere.
You freaking hit him, man. You ran him over. I got the whole thing on video.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. He didn't mean to. Oh, it's broke. It's my leg. Broke his leg. I'm doing it myself.
Don't call the police.
Don't call the cops. How are you gonna fix this? What are you gonna do to make things right?
I don't know, fellas. What can I do to make it right?
I don't know. $500. Ow, what the hell, man?
Listen, Starlight Express, I'm gonna give you a 9.6 for technique, 0.0 for choice of victim. Does a steaming pile of crap scream payday to you, huh? The only way that entire car is worth $500 is if there's a $300 hooker sitting in it. Now, let's talk about what you owe me for the windshield. You, what?
All right.
My mail?
You work for people who have sex with chopped off head? Why? Why you work for these people?
That is so fucking vile. Keep them in jail for the rest of their lives. Society is not built for people like that. I don't care if you're only 19. Telling 19-year-olds that they're not responsible for any of their actions because their brain is underdeveloped and they're basically children still does not solve the problem. It just validates their immaturity. It doesn't give them any reason to grow up or be more mature. And what's worse is what they did isn't even an immature thing to do. It's like an evil, like, you're missing your humanity thing to do, you know? Throw the whole humans away. Why didn't he want that money?
Brenda, looking good. Nice do. Where's Lord Vader?
He's not quite ready for you yet. How about you wait out here?
How about I don't?
Okay, so is this his dad's firm, or?
What can we do for you, Jimmy?
You can tell me what this, 26,000 is supposed to be for.
That's money for Chuck. Isn't that what you wanted?
A measly 26 grand. This isn't going away, Howard. What Chuck did for this firm, and damn near single-handedly, 1/3 of this place belongs to him. Yeah. What do you got, 12 chairs here? 4 of these chairs are Chuck's. How many Danishes? 6 Danishes?
You can have all the Danish you want, Jimmy.
No. They're Chuck's Danishes. So he'll just take 2 plus $17 million.
So these are Chuck's own wishes that you're conveying. He personally told you that it's his wish to withdraw from the firm.
It's been nearly a year since he set foot in here. I'm just doing what's in his best interest.
So am I. And I,
Who's
for one,
Chuck?
believe he's gonna lick this thing.
You know what? Let's let a jury figure it out. Yeah, they're gonna love you, Howard. And you will atone! It's Ned Beatty from Network. For Christ's sakes, guys.
Is Chuck a brother? Or same last name, so it's gotta be a family member. Is he in the hospital? Lick what? It's gonna lick what?
I almost forgot. This month's filings. You can save me the postage.
Weren't you listening in there? Chuck doesn't work here anymore. You think I'm gonna help you establish a paper trail?
Jimmy.
No, stop trying to pawn that shit off on him.
Jimmy, sometimes in our line of work, you can get so caught up in the idea of winning that you forget to listen to your heart. Give Chuck my love, would you? Betsy, Craig.
Dang it. Okay, we're sharing, I see.
Couldn't you just...
No, I can't.
Son of a bitch.
Ground yourself?
Yes, I grounded myself.
Perfect timing. You're gonna have to get that translated.
Into Swedish?
Finnish.
Finish translating.
Are you all right? You look peaked.
I'm fine. Please just sit. You gotta cash out. I know that you don't want to hear it, but you've got to.
You know I'm going to beat this. You know I'm going to get better.
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing more to talk about.
What does he have?
In order to pay out my share, suppose my partners are forced to liquidate the firm.
Hamlin owes you everything. You built that place single-handedly while he was out at Four Hills working on his bunker shot.
Let's not exaggerate. I helped.
You helped.
All the more reason not to tear it down, just for a little bit of cash.
Look, you are broke. I can't carry both of us. I've been trying like hell, but I can't. Soon, Chuck, you're gonna be out on the street with all the electromagnetism in the world raining down on you.
Jimmy, there's nothing to worry about. Here.
What is this?
A stipend. There's gonna be one every week.
$857 from Hamlin McGill. The two of you agreed that since, as everybody knows, you're going back to work any day now, that the firm should help you make ends meet.
That's correct, minus the sarcasm.
Hamlin's making you a chump.
I'm going to get better. I'm going to go back to work, and I'm picking up where I left off.
Sorry. Sorry, Chuck.
Howard brought this. He's concerned.
What?
You have to admit it could be confusing. Hamlin McGill, James M. McGill.
That's my name. I was born with it.
Still.
So I'm not supposed to use my name on Hamlin's say-so? What?
It's simply a matter of professional courtesy.
Chuck, whose side are you on?
There are no sides. But, Jimmy, wouldn't you rather build your own identity? Why ride on someone else's coattails?
Oof. Riding on someone's coattails by using your name?
You want to dance, Howard? Let's dance. Hey, fellas, we got business.
How did you find us?
I know. Eerie, right? Give me 30 seconds. Could be the most profitable 30 seconds of your lives. And clearly, you know how to take a header, right? But I gotta ask you, your best day ever, how much did you clear?
630.
630 bucks. Is that for one fall?
2.
Even at your age, that's gotta hurt.
True that.
I got a job for you. How's $2,000 sound?
$2,000 for one hit.
One hit. Plus you get to learn from the best.
All right. So we're recruiting Dogtown Fred and George.
A 1988 Mercury Sable wagon. Remember it. Burn it into your brains. You got it?
It's a Mercury Sable wagon, sure.
Betsy Kettleman's her name. Every weekday between 2:25 and 2:50, she comes through here on her way to pick up her kids at Kit Carson Elementary. She hangs a right. You come shooting out of there. You do what you did to me. You make it a blue ribbon special. When she gets out of the car, you're suffering St. Sebastian. You're the hammer. Okay, you get in her face. You scare the bejesus out of her. Give me your phone.
It's kind of busy here, don't you think?
Well, witnesses are good, all right? Now, once you've got her good and rattled, then you call for an ambulance. But really, you're calling for me. I'm number 1 on your speed dial, right next to your weed dealer. I just happened to be driving by. I stopped to see what the trouble is, and this is the most important part. You don't know me. You got it?
Sure.
Okay, now I'm Mrs. K's white knight. You fold like a lawn chair. Happy ending. Now, pop quiz, what's the car?
Mercury Sable wagon, baby poop brown.
Baby poop brown. Baby poop is usually like green or yellow.
Oh, no. I wouldn't think of taking your money for this. The embezzlement case. Yes, I'd be happy to talk it over.
Is this gonna work? Are you in your car? Because that car is very memorable. He's really good at that.
Look at me! Are you okay, buddy? Say something! Cal, look at me! Come on already.
What is she doing in there? Is she making a sandwich? Where's her sense of responsibility?
What? Hey! What the?
Well, don't stand up. You gotta play that out.
Yeah.
She took off on us.
She what?
It was textbook, man. We were diamonds, but then she just took off.
Okay, wait. She hit and run.
That's what I'm saying. She bailed and wailed. We're following her.
Okay, new plan. You do know me. I'm your lawyer. You got that?
Not that I condone this necessarily, but he should have just laid on the ground and still played her, and you had a video camera. You can get footage of her hitting and running. Boom. Blackmail.
Says we fell in the honeypot. Says more money. So what do we need him for?
Oh, damn it. Come on.
Hey, your leg. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Hey! Hey! Yo! Hold up! You hit and run. Ran him over. You felonied my brother.
¿Qué pasa?
Habla English. We call la policía. La policía gonna be pissed. You did that to me. Now you pay.
No, señor, no
Make with the dinero. Dinero. See, righteous dinero. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Mijo.
Let's go.
Mijo.
Is that money? Yeah.
Open up, officer of the court. Open up in the name of the law. Good afternoon. This...
Oh, no way. That's where it ends? Dang. I had no idea we were going to see Tuco. He was such a wild character in Breaking Bad. Whoa. This is going to be crazy. We really stepped in shit trying to fuck with him. How did this happen? That was so fun. I got to see Saul, Mike, and Tuco all in the first episode. This was a really fun start. I'm excited to see where this leads. I wonder how this first episode was for people who never watched Breaking Bad. I wonder if there are people who watched this show that didn't watch Breaking Bad, because a few of the best moments of this episode were when we see Mike and then when we see Tuco, you know, they're just like fun surprises. So if there are people who only watched this one, like they wouldn't get that same feeling when they see those characters, you know? But yeah, I was so excited to see Mike again. I didn't realize I was going to be so happy to see Tuco. He's a fun character because he's so crazy. I'm very intrigued to see how this situation plays out. Other than that, going into the next episode, I'm definitely hoping we get more information on Chuck. I'm thinking maybe a brother. Is he Jimmy's older brother? I'm also not sure if it's supposed to be obvious what he has. I don't know. So interested to get answers on that. I'm intrigued to see when Jimmy will become Saul. I don't know if he's going to change his name because of the whole McGill thing with that other firm, or if it's going to be him trying to create a new identity for other reasons and how soon that will happen. But I'm very intrigued to see when that change will happen. But yeah, this was definitely a fun start. Very exciting to see Mike and Tuco and Saul, of course. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this all goes. Oh, this is random, but I think that guy at the beginning that I said looked familiar. He either is or he looks like a guy that was in Sons of Anarchy, I think. But when I saw him and I thought he looked familiar, I was wondering if I knew him from Breaking Bad, like if he was a character I was supposed to know or remember or something. But I was kind of thinking about it in the back of my mind while watching, and I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure he looked familiar because, again, he either is or looks like a Sons of Anarchy character. So totally side point there. If you watched Sons of Anarchy and you know who I'm talking about, let me know if I'm correct or if he just looks like him. But as far as this episode goes and this show goes, definitely meet me in those comments. Let's discuss. Let me know what you thought of this first episode, and did you watch Breaking Bad first? So did you go into this knowing who Mike and Tuco were? Very interested to hear if there are people out there who only watched this show or who watched this show first. Hopefully, if you did watch this show, you ended up going back to watch Breaking Bad, because if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I don't know what you're doing with your life. That was such a good one. Anyways, meet me in those comments. Let's discuss. Again, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can follow along while I watch the show. And if you are watching on YouTube, my full-length reactions are available on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And thank you all for being here. It truly is an honor when you spend your time with me. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.